Hi there, this is Carl Lamberti with non-acid-drain-cleaner.com. Today I'm pleased to introduce Drain Punch to you. It's the strongest non-acid drain cleaner available on the market, and the plumbers and the demos you're about to see in these videos are real. Over the last 2.5 years, they've come to rely on Drain Punch to make their job easier, cleaner, and safer, and also better for the managers and owners of the properties they maintain. Enjoy.
I used some today on the garbage disposal, and I pulled some in there, waited 30 minutes, came back, poured some water in it, and everything went down. So this is a good product to get. It's a good product. So
this is the best thing on the market. I poured it in 30 minutes ago, had a stopped up sink, it unstopped itself. The best thing I ever used. I've been doing plumbing 10 years.
My name is Sam. I'm a property supervisor here at one of the properties in Richmond. If you have old apartments like I do, with problems with grease and drains and food and things like that, this is a product you definitely need to try.
Hello, my name is Scott. I'm with John Randolph Medical Center in Hopewell, Virginia. A little testament on the Social Metals Drain Punch. It will clean the black grime, the black goo out of the drain pipes. I've seen it firsthand just recently, and it's a good product.
My name's Carl Jones. We've been using the SOS Metal Drain Cleaner, Drain Punch. It is doing wonders around here, cleaning out all the drains. Matter of time, just pour it in there, come back, run some water down, and it's gone. We really love it. Thank you.
I am not a big fan of chemicals. I usually just snake the drain or try to plunge it out. And I was introduced to this product, Drain Punch, about a year ago, and it sat in my shop for a few months until I decided I wanted to try it out. This morning I had a drain clog. It was a tub on the first floor, and I literally filled the tub up and decided to open the bottle of Drain Punch, poured it down there. Roughly 15 seconds, the water just swirled and the clog was gone. Am I a firm believer? Yes. I believe in Drain Punch.
I've been doing this type of work over 30 years, and it's the best product I've ever used for drain cleaning. I used it last week on a sink. It was Clog solid, but I poured a bottle and a half there. 2 hours later, it was running clear and clean.
Hey folks, this is Carl here with the Drain Punch, and what we've got here tonight is a slow drain situation. Very common for a lot of bathrooms, dormitories, hospitals, all kinds of places like that, and it's a real pain in the butt to take everything apart. So what we're going to do is we're going to treat it with the Drain Punch, but first we're going to fill it up and then video everything as we go along. The other side sink will keep up with this flow. This side is slowed dramatically, so what we're going to do is let it fill up, give it a little shot of Drain Punch, and we'll see what happens. For more videos and information, you can go to non-acid-drain-cleaner.com or go to YouTube at my YouTube channel, which is also Non-Acid Drain Cleaner. Lots of videos and testimonials, other demos like with chicken fat and hair and soap, things you're dealing with every day. That's at non-acid-drain-cleaner.com and also Non-Acid Drain Cleaner channel on YouTube. So here we are now. We've got a pretty full sink. It's almost up to the overflow valve right here. Turn off the water. See, it's not moving a whole lot. A little bit of a bubble there. So let's just always be careful. This non-acid, no smell. For a slow drain situation, just pour it right through the water. Give it about 1/3 of a bottle on a slow drain situation. It'll be a half a bottle on the clog drain. And then also if you've got AC condensate lines that are slow like this, you'd want to give it about 1/3 of a bottle for that too. So you can already see it working. Can you see this? You got a good shot of this thing going down? It's going down faster than it did. It's just what the sodium hydroxide is doing. It'll liquefy anything in here, hair, soap, scum, gunk, you name it. If it's organic, it's going to liquefy it, and then we'll run it on out of there. Definitely went down a lot faster than it was going before. Just went on out of there. I'm gonna let this sit for a few seconds because what the drain punch does is kind of like a gooey gel. It'll stick to the sides inside of the trap and inside of the pipes. And as it sticks to it, we call that contact time. And then somewhere between 1 or 2 or even 30 minutes of contact time, it liquefies everything, and then you want to rinse it out with warm water. So we let the drain punch sit about 30 minutes. And for the men of you out there in the audience, that's in the directions right here. Very easy to follow directions. 30 minutes for your clog. Now what you're going to see is a lot of times when you come into a situation where the water's standing and you pour it in there, it might go down in a minute, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, or it might take 30 or 40, depending on how deep that clog is in the pipe. But it's going to go through there, and then once it goes through there, you want to rinse it and make sure you rinse it with enough water to get that clog and all that loosened up material out into the sewer and away from your building. So we let this sit, we fill the sink up. What we're going to do now is see how it goes down to demonstrate the power of drain punch. Like I said, nonaciddraincleaner.com is the website, and the YouTube channel with lots of videos, demos, and testimonials on YouTube is also Non-Acid Drain Cleaner is the name of the channel. Check it out. So let's see what we got here. There we go. That's the power of drain punch. Let's turn it on and let's see how it keeps up. That's how it's supposed to run. No tools, no wrenches. Perfect. You might be relating with some of these plumbers by now in their stories and thinking, darn, this would be cool, but what about chicken fat? That's always the toughest clog. Well, check this out. This morning we're going to do a demonstration with solid chicken grease and chicken scraps with our drain punch, non-acid, non-fuming, safe to use, alkaline drain cleaner. You've seen the demonstration with the soap and the hair, and a lot of the property managers that I'm meeting and the superintendents are saying, well, what about chicken grease? Well, what better way to show you than to do the demo here. So we've got a jar with leftover chicken scraps and chicken fat that's pretty much solidified and represents what you might find in your drains. So I'm going to take some water and just pour a little bit of water on top of it to simulate a clogged sink, or what you find in a sink with a clogged drain. And then through that, I'm going to pour directly through the water the drain punch. And let's see what happens. And work its way down through the fat. It's starting to lift the fat and move it. See that piece just come up? Normally they say allow 30 minutes for this to work in your drains, which frees up a lot of time for your maintenance guys to go do something else, unlike using acid where you have to drain out the water and watch it very closely for a few minutes and realize if you're leaving it sit there that it's hurting your pipes and damaging your old pipes, especially the drain punch. You pour it in, go do something for 30 to 60 minutes and come back, and most of the time the drain is just clear. You'll see that the drain punch is eating completely through the fat and it's lifting up that big clog. It's pretty amazing to see. And as it's lifting up that clog, it's doing the work for you, clearly demonstrating the power of drain punch. And once it gets the clog moving, you see it moving? Well, the vacuum from the sewer is going to be pulling it right on through. And the water from above is going to be pushing the drain punch down through there, cleaning your pipes all the way to the sewer. That was right at 30 minutes, and it was about 1.5 inches of solid chicken fat and scraps. And I packed it in there, so it is a good extreme example of what you're running into as a property manager or property supervisor. Back with the drain punch demo, we're at 35 minutes now, and you can clearly see that it's lifted the entire clog up off the bottom and moved it about as high as it could go without overflowing out of the top of the jar. Clear example of how drain punch can make your life easier, save you time and money, and most importantly, maintain the pipes and the plumbing systems in your facility without doing any damage from snake use or acid use or anything like that.